This week, the Senate primarily focused on initiative petition reform. I've spoken about this previously because this topic has dominated most of the discussion in January and February. Last week, we really began the floor debate on Senate Joint Resolution 74, SJR 74, and that continued until Tuesday evening. Outside of explaining what the text of SJR 74 does, most of the debate has been a filibuster and attempts to weaken or stop any movement on initiative petition reform. However, I am hopeful that we can reach a point to get a vote on this bill and send it over to the Missouri House of Representatives so they can consider this piece of legislation as this measure in some form or another that I've supported throughout my time in elected office. While the afternoons were spent on the floor debating IP reform, the committees continue to meet in the mornings. Appropriations heard from the Attorney General's office and the Department of Natural Resources to explain their budget request. The Senate Agriculture Committee heard bills dealing with protecting individually identifiable constituent information for visitors who make camping, lodging, or shelter reservation at Missouri state parks, and allowing ATVs that are used for agriculture purposes to be exempt from sales tax, similar to what currently happens with side-by-side. The Agriculture Committee also voted on a few bills. The first would establish a system for individuals who own multiple farm vehicles can elect to have the vehicles placed on the same registration renewal schedule. And I've certainly had people from the district talk to me about it with multiple farm vehicles. If there was a way they could go just 1 month when it's not super busy and take care of all those, bring all their paperwork, it would be so much simpler for them, especially when some of my counties don't necessarily all have Department of Revenue offices to take care of vehicle registrations in that county, and they have to travel. So I hope we can get this bill to the end. The process is one of those little things that nobody really thinks about, but it causes big issues with several farmers in northwest Missouri. The second is a bill I sponsored that would change the requirements for individuals who want to serve on the State Fair Commission. The intent is to make it easier for people who want to serve to be selected. The last bill that the Ag Committee voted on is Senate Bill 1298. And this would increase the maximum speed at which cotton trailers, you don't find too many cotton trailers in northwest Missouri, may travel from 40 mile per hour to 65 mile per hour. With the current technology used in these trailers, there's no reason that I've heard of to limit the speed today at 40 miles an hour.